had the eyes of the whole wide world. But that wasn't good enough for them. Oh, no. They had to have the ears of the world, too. So they opened their big mouths, and out came talk. Talk, talk. Look at them in the front offices. The masterminds. They took the idols and smashed them. The Fairbankses, the Gilberts, the Valentinos. And who have we got now?
Running wild, lost control. Running wild, mighty bold. Feeling gay, laughter too. Carefree mind over time, never blue. Always going, don't know where. Always showing, I don't care.
Swanson to Monroe. A silent star speaks, a modern star sings. This is the legend, the glamour, the span of Hollywood's fabulous era.
Running wild.
Movies. For more than half a century, these words have meant an invitation to magic. The magic of moving pictures and the spinning of dreams in a darkened theater. For 3 decades, the dreams were silent ones, the magic of movement alone. Then suddenly, on a night in October 1927, a voice was heard from the screen, proclaiming a fabulous era in Hollywood. The era of, come up and see me sometime. Come with me to the Casbah. I want to be alone. This is Henry Fonda, inviting you now to return with me to that night, October 6th, 1927. The night the movies became the talkies, with the premiere of the jazz singer and the voice of Al Jolson.
Mary! Don't you know me? It's a little baby. I walk a million miles for one of your smiles for my
As audiences clamor for talkies, Hollywood frantically converts to sound. The silent era is over. The songs of the jazz singer and its few spoken words have ignited a revolution and crowned a new king, the microphone. Immovable at first, it dictates its will to cameramen, directors, and above all, to the actors, who must huddle around it in slavish devotion. In The Lights of New York, the first all-talking movie, the microphone is hidden in the telephone.
And the Dicks will be there at 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
But they must not find Eddie. Don't you understand? What you mean, take him for a ride.
Oh. Emil Jannings, the great German actor who has just won the Academy Award, speaks no English. He is one of many silent stars unable to make the transition to sound. Vilma Banki's thick Hungarian accent ends her notable career. The most tragic casualty is John Gilbert, the virile lover of the silent screen. Audiences laugh at his sound debut.
I love you. I've told you that 100 times this week. I love you.
I'm going to marry you.
Marry him. You can't. You won't. You wouldn't be so cruel, knowing how much I want you.
But others, like silent screen star John Barrymore, easily hurdle the barrier of sound.
Can I do this and cannot get a crown? Touch. Were it further off, I'll pluck it down.
From the Broadway stage come Betty Davis and Spencer Tracy. Actors who can meet the challenge of talking pictures.
All the bad breaks I ever had happened on a Saturday. Look at this case. I was caught on a Saturday. I was tried on a Saturday. I was convicted on a Saturday. I was sent up to this dump on a Saturday. And to make it binding, I was born on a Saturday.
And you met me on a Saturday. What about that?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if we're in
The entire country can now enjoy the talents of Broadway musical comedy stars like Dick Powell and his perennial co-star Ruby Keeler.
We're here, so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view. And I only have eyes for you.
Hey, Jimmy, that's swell.
Hollywood thrives as the public revels in sound. These are the lush days, and to those seeking fame and fortune, Hollywood is a celluloid paradise, the lotus land of illusion where even restaurants are not what they seem. From all over the country, movie-struck girls stream into Hollywood. The call is out. Girls who can sing, girls who can dance, girls who can even act a little. For the orgies of sound Hollywood calls all talking, all singing, all dancing pictures. The production numbers of director Busby Berkeley provide not only escape from the Depression, but a rare combination of picture and sound. In the 30s, gangster films reflect the times. Vigorous in action, they bring to talkies a greater reality and a new excitement. With Edward G. Robinson's portrait of Little Caesar, a new kind of hero is introduced to the screen.
Boy, I want you to meet a new guy what's going to be with us. This is,
Caesar Enrico Bandello.
oh, Little Caesar, huh?
Yeah, sure.
In The Public Enemy, James Cagney revolutionizes movie courtship with a new kind of love.
It's all ready, Tom.
Did you got a drink in the house?
Well, not before breakfast, dear.
I didn't ask you for any lip. I asked you if you had a drink.
I know, Tom, but... Well, gee, I wish that...
Hey, you go down wishing stuff again. I wish you wasn't wishing well. So that I could tie a bucket to you and sink you.
Maybe you found someone you like better.
In her unique way, Mae West is even more direct in her bawdy approach to the opposite sex. Cary Grant is the man she'd done wrong.
You know, I always did like a man in a uniform. And that one fits you grand. I should come up sometimes, see me. I'm home every evening.
Yeah, but I'm busy every evening.
Busy. So what are you trying to do, insult me?
No, not at all. I'm just busy, that's all.
Come up, I'll tell you a fortune.
In 1933, Mae West is the queen of the box office, but defenders of public morals are up in arms. While Jean Harlow, the blonde bombshell, becomes still another target for outraged forces of decency. A study reveals that 75% of films deal with sex and crime. Mounting protests to the sex and violence lead to a strengthening of Hollywood's production code. The industry's self-censorship is supervised by Joseph Green.
The vulgar, the cheap, and the tawdry is out. There is no room on the screen at any time for pictures which offend against common decency, and these the industry will not allow.
The movies are purified, and a child shall lead them. The new queen of the screen is Shirley Temple.
I can't read this writing. It isn't big enough. Besides, I can't read anyway. Wait, Daddy.
The new wave of wholesomeness is typified by the Hardy family, Mickey Rooney and Louis Stone, Judge Hardy and Son.
Dad, I don't understand these modern girls.
In what way?
Well, Polly, for instance, sometimes she won't let you kiss her at all. But there's Cynthia. Oh, she'll let you kiss her whenever you want to. She doesn't want to swim, she doesn't want to play tennis, go for walks. All she doesn't want to kiss you. I'm a nervous wreck.
Hollywood in the 30s produces more stars than ever before. At work or at play, to an adoring public, their every activity is a constant source of fascination. Columnist Hedda Hopper fills in millions of fans on Hollywood at Leisure. Loretta Young, Paulette Goddard, Judy Garland, America's new sweetheart, Doug Fairbanks Jr., the English beauty Madeline Carroll, Ronald Reagan and Jane Wyman, Humphrey Bogart, Kay Francis, and the swashbuckling hero Errol Flynn. Polo is Hollywood's favorite sport. One of its finest players is Leslie Howard. Another, team captain Will Rogers. In the glamorous audience are Joan Bennett, Joan Crawford, and Hedy Lamarr. Come to the races and catch a star. Francho Tone, Joan Crawford, or George Murphy. Ronald Coleman. Comedian Oliver Hardy. Cary Grant. Barbara Stanwyck and Robert Taylor, going steady. Edward G. Robinson, going straight. And every turn another star. Betty Grable and George Raft. Crooner Bing Crosby. Jolson and Chico Marx. Above all, there is Garbo, elusive, enigmatic, the epitome of glamour that is Hollywood in the 30s. Ciro's, the Trot. To a generation growing up in the Depression, these names mean wonder, romance, the nightlife of the movie gods and goddesses. Fan magazines will vividly describe the resplendent arrival of Gilbert Rowland and Constance Bennett, and schoolgirls will sigh. The times demand glamour, and Hollywood provides it. Dolores Del Rio and Gary Cooper. Cesar Romero and Ann Sheridan. The brilliant comedienne Irene Dunn. Frank McHugh, Charles Butterworth, Bing Crosby. They're glamorous, too. The grand premieres are dazzling highlights in Hollywood's social life. They give frantic fans a chance to glimpse their idols. And for those who can't be there, Hollywood's recording secretary, Luella Parsons, will give a full report. There's Sonia Haney and Tyrone Power. And there's Don Amici. It's Marlena Dietrich and a young guy named Fonda. I see Tony Martin and Alice Faye. And there's Shirley Temple, out rather late. Orson Welles, Hollywood's boy wonder. The indomitable Mae West. Ginger Rogers and Cary Grant. The show outside may be better than the show inside. Stars may excite in person, but in the darkness of a movie theater, they cast an even brighter glow, transporting their audiences into a magical world of romance, comedy, adventure, and song. Among their favorites is the team of Nelson Eddy and Jeanette MacDonald.
When I'm calling you, will you answer too?
Chicago, Hedy Lamarr makes a spectacular entrance and speaks a famous line.
I am Tandaleo.
How do you do, Mrs. Broadbottom?
Another distinctive voice, W.C. Fields.
I'd love to.
Thank you.
Hey, what's this? Hey, come here. My little woolly britches. Don't you know to swallow a thing like that would kill you? I'll get it. Here she is. Oh.
Critics acclaim James Stewart's filibuster and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
Well, I'm not late. And I'm going to stay right here and fight for this lost cause. Even if this room gets filled with lies like these. And the Taylors and all their armies come marching into this place. Somebody will listen to me.
Ronald Colman seeks a better world in Lost Horizon. The answer to the confusion and bewilderment of a lifetime. Something grand and beautiful. Something I've been searching for all my life. Shangri-La. It's the era of biographical films. For his portrait of Louis Pasteur, Paul Muni wins an Academy Award.
A mad dog! Louis! Louis, stop! Not hydrophobia!
Marie, I pledged myself to find a cure. I can't stop now.
Not until I've exhausted every effort to rid the world of this deadly disease.
Betty Davis, the screen's first lady, in her Oscar-winning performance in Dangerous with French Otone.
I shouldn't laugh at you, should I? But I can't help it. You were so awkward that I almost laughed in your face at first, and then it made me quite sick to think that anyone could be stupid enough to be taken in by a lot of old tricks. I thought you might at least be amusing, but you turned out to be dull and stupid and so afraid. Well, you needn't be. I won't hurt your Sunday school romance or your oh-so-nice career. Hurt me? Get out of here before you give me hysterics!
Groucho, Chico, and Harpo, the Marx Brothers, romped through a mad world of their own.
Miller, how did that meal get here?
Quiet, please. There's a patient in the room.
Mr. Davis, there's a tapeworm.
Well, that's not it with the measles.
I'm not responsible for complications. He's got laryngitis, too. We had to get a nurse. How do you feel, young man?
He's hungry all the time.
Please let the patient speak for himself.
I wish you'd hurry, Doctor. It's time for the patient's nap.
His pulse is normal.
That's what you think, you little quack.
Quack! I refuse to be insulted. Doctor, I question your ethics. I'll have you investigated. Say ah. No, ah. No, ah. 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 You'll never be able to see the tapeworm that way.
Gribble, I thought you knew better.
Allowing yourself to be hoodwinked this way by a bunch of all so unnecessary. I handle my guests in a different way.
And I don't like your way. It's not the right way.
I'm the manager here, and I refuse to allow you to insult my guests.
Who's done that? These floors are now work on this network.
I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in a storm.
Audiences are captivated by the casual elegance of Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
And I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the sun does rain. As long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Gary Cooper is the idealistic Mr. Deeds who goes to town and finds Jean Arthur.
You don't go out with girls very much, do you?
I haven't.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know.
You must have met a lot of swell society girls since you've been here. Don't you like them?
Well, I haven't met anybody here that I like particularly. They all seem to have the St. Vitus dance, except you, of course. People here are funny. They work so hard at living, they forget how to live. Last night, after I left you, I was walking along and looking at the tall buildings. And I got to thinking about what Thoreau said. They created a lot of grand palaces here, but they forgot to create the noblemen to put in them. I'd rather have Mandrake Falls.
Life among the very rich is brilliantly satirized by Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn in Holiday.
You see, Case, the trouble with me is that I never could decide whether I wanted to be Joan of Arc, Florence Nightingale, or John L. Lewis.
What's the matter? You fed up?
To the neck.
Even this $1 million museum, all those marble pillars down there?
Case, compared to the life I lead, the last man in a chain gang thoroughly enjoys himself.
Well, maybe what you need is some time off from what you've been doing, you know, day in, day out.
You mean from what I've not been doing, days in, please, years out. How does your garden grow, Case?
In The Thin Man, Myrna Loy and William Powell introduced screwball comedy.
You finished with this?
Yes, and I know as much about the murder as they do. Oh, I'm a hero. I was shot twice in the Tribune.
I read where you were shot 5 times in the tabloids.
It's not true. He didn't come anywhere near my tabloids.
Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert win Academy Awards in Frank Capra's comedy, It Happened One Night.
That, I suppose, makes everything quite all right.
Well, this? Well, I like privacy when I retire. Yes, I'm very delicate in that respect. Prying eyes annoy me. Behold the walls of Jericho. Now, just to show you my heart's the right place, I'll give you my best pair of pajamas. Do you mind joining the Israelites? You don't want to join the Israelites? All right. Perhaps you're interested in how a man undresses. You know, there's a funny thing about that. Quite a study in psychology. No two men do it alike. You know, I once knew a man who kept his hat on until he was completely undressed. Yeah, now he made a picture. Years later, his secret came out. He wore a toupee. Yeah. You know, I have a method all my own. If you'll notice, the coat came first, then the tie, then the shirt. Now, according to Hoyle, after that, the pants should be next.
When Gable bares his chest, undershirt sales drop 50%. Such is his power. Even 14-year-old Judy Garland sings an adoring tribute to the man who will always be the king of the movies.
Dear Mr. Gable, I am writing this to you, and I hope that you will read it so you'll know. My heart beats like a hammer, and I stutter and I stammer every time I see you at the picture show. I guess I'm just another fan of yours, and I thought I'd write and tell you so. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you, and all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy. Sometimes you made me glad. But there were times, sir, you made me feel so sad. You made me sigh, 'cause I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand. That's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. I don't care what happens. Let the whole world stop. As far as I'm concerned, you'll always be the top. 'Cause you know you made me love you.
Citizen of the United States, do hereby voluntarily agree to enlist for 6 months.
When war comes to America, even kings go forth.
I do.
Among the 12 million Americans in uniform, Air Corps Private James Stewart, Navy Commander Wallace Beery, Marine Private Glenn Ford, Navy Ensign Robert Stack, Air Corps Private Alan Ladd, Air Corps Lieutenant Ronald Reagan, and Sergeant Tyrone Power of the United States Marines. On the home front, war bond rallies and bond tours start a billion-dollar cast. The screens Mrs. Miniver, Greer Garson, Betty Grable, the pinup girl, Hattie Lamar, the ecstasy girl, Lana Turner, the sweater girl. In the midst of its war effort, Hollywood is saddened by the tragic loss of Carol Lombard, killed in a plane crash while on a bond tour. Many stars like Ann Sheridan follow the boys overseas. They bring a touch of glamour and a reminder of home. The warmth of a Gary Cooper is welcome, as is a song by Dick Powell.
Over the seas and snow, we're coming round again. It may be Shanghai, farewell and goodbye. Sally and Sue, don't be blue. Building our business man, we're shutting right off the phone, shutting right off the phone, shutting right off.
Tireless performers on the USO circuit is Bob Hope.
Patty, we're going to do a little scene for you now, ladies and gentlemen. You might enjoy it. It's a little scene that's set in Central Park. Shows a boy and a girl walking through the park. I play the part of the boy. Well, some night.
Some night.
Some park.
Some park.
Some moon.
Some moon.
Some bench.
Some bench.
Some grass.
Some grass.
Some dew.
I don't.
And where there's hope, there's often Crosby.
Maresy dose and dozy dose, and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Maresy dose and dozy dose, and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? A dum dum dee dee.
There are some places stars can't go. Here, weary men far from home, their future uncertain, may draw brief respite in the image of such as Rita Hayworth.
They once had a shooting up in the Klondike when they got down the groove. Folks were putting the blame on the lady known as you. That's the story that went around, but here's the real lowdown. Put the blame on me, boy. Put the blame on me. Name did a dance called the Hitchy Crew. That's the thing that slew my groove. Put the blame on me, boys. Put the blame on me.
At last it's over. Now for the returning men, the warm reality of wife, mother, child. The joy of reunion and the problems of readjustment are maturely reflected in Samuel Goldwyn's The Best Years of Our Lives, starring Frederick March and Myrna Loy.
Where's Mom?
Who's at the door, Peggy? Peggy! Rob, who was...
The post-war years are the most prosperous in its history. The war years have produced exciting new stars, and old favorites are more popular than ever. In the 40s, Humphrey Bogart becomes a screen immortal, and Lauren Bacall a sultry new star. Lana Turner carries on the alluring tradition of Jean Harlow as she co-stars with John Garfield in The Postman Always Rings Twice. change of pace, Errol Flynn lays down his sword. His leading lady, Barbara Stanwyck, remains one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. The luminous art of Ingrid Bergman touches audiences in Casablanca, Gaslight, and For Whom the Bell Tolls. And Rosalind Russell reigns as one of Hollywood's brightest comedy stars. Gary Cooper wins an Academy Award for his performance in Sergeant York. Jane Wyman wins her Oscar for her portrayal of a deaf mute in Johnny Belinda. In the 1940s, Van Johnson begins his movie career as the boy next door, and Joan Crawford caps a career begun in the 20s by winning an Academy Award for Mildred Pierce. John Wayne continues to uphold an old Hollywood tradition, the Western, and becomes the nation's top box office star. 90 million people attend the movies every week. Motion picture business is boffo, wow, and wham. A fascinating novelty at first, television soon becomes a way of life. It's entertainment in your own living room. And all over the country, movie audiences of all ages sit glued to their television sets. The picture may be small, but it's free. The boom days are over. Many small neighborhood theaters are forced to close. They become laundromats, bowling alleys, supermarkets. But from movie house to TV studio is the unkindest cut of all. Have lost half their public. To win them back, Hollywood resorts to a new kind of film for a new kind of audience. Followed by new effects, new processes television can't possibly duplicate. Hollywood lures audiences with giant theater screens, and pictures get bigger and bigger. Widescreen lends itself to the production of massive spectacles of wide appeal. Hollywood cameras roam the world seeking a scenic grandeur never achieved before. The Samuel Bronson Allied Artists production of El Cid is photographed in Spain. Sam Spiegel and David Lean's Columbia production Lawrence of Arabia is shot on location in the deserts of the Near East. MGM sends its crews to the South Seas and the island of Tahiti for its production, Mutiny on the Bounty. The Argentine Pampas is the setting for Harold Hecht's United Artists production of Taras Bulba. The decade between the advent of television and widescreen spectacles marks a transitional period in Hollywood history. It's a period that also sees the emergence of glamorous new idols, new stars who seem to kindle that old excitement. May change, but what will always remain is the public's desire for heroes and heroines, and for the stories they tell on the screen. Hollywood today is in a state of change. What the future holds in store, no one can tell. However, one thing is certain. Although a glamorous and legendary era may be over, the magic of pictures that move and talk remains the same. They will never lose their power to stir the heart, to fire the imagination, to shape men's dreams. The great stars, the great moments on the screen are cherished and remembered. Over the years, they enrich our experience. They recapture our past. Stars and moments like these. The intense power of Marlon Brando and Elia Kazan's On the Waterfront with Rod Steiger.
Remember that night in the garden, you came down my dressing room and said, "Kid, this ain't your night. We're going for a price on Wilson." You remember that? This ain't your night. My night, I could have taken Wilson apart. So what happens? He gets the title shot outdoors in a ballpark, and what do I get? A one-way ticket to Palookaville. You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short-end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it. It was you, Charlie.
I'm putting on my top hat, tying up my white tie, brushing off my tail.
The style and charm of Fred Astaire in Top Hat.
Shooting up my shirt front, putting in the shirt stud, polishing my nails. I'm stepping out, my dear, to breathe an atmosphere that simply reeks with class. And I trust that you'll excuse my dust when I step on the gas. For I'll be there, putting down my top hat, mussing up my white tie, dancing in the tail.
The legacy of glamour, sweetened by innocence, left by Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot with Tony Curtis.
Have you ever tried American Girls?
Why?
Was there anything?
Thanks, just the same.
You should see a doctor, a good doctor.
I have. I spent 6 months in Vienna with Professor Freud, flat on my back. Then there were the Mayo brothers, injections, hypnosis, mineral baths. If I wasn't such a coward, I'd kill myself.
Don't say that. There must be some girl someplace that could.
If I ever found a girl that could, I'd marry her just like that.
Would you do me a favor?
Certainly. What is it?
I may not be Dr. Freud or a Mayo brother or one of those French upstairs girls, but could I take another crack at it?
All right, if you insist.
anything this time?
I'm afraid not. Terribly sorry. Sin, sin, sin. You're all sinners. You're all...
Burt Lancaster as Elmer Gantry.
You're all going to the painful, stinking, scalding, everlasting tortures of a fiery hell created by God for sinners, unless you repent. Repent with Sister Falconer!
One of the screen's greatest love scenes, Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Clift in George Stevens' A Place in the Sun.
But it is a wonderful feeling.
It's wonderful when you're here. I can hold you. I can see you. I can hold you next to me. But what's it going to be like next week? All summer long. I'll still be just as much in love with you. You'll be gone.
But I'll be at the lake. You come up and see me. Oh, it's so beautiful there. You must come. Oh, I know my parents will be a problem. But you can come on the weekends when the kids from school are up there. You don't have to work weekends. That's the best time. If you don't come, I'll drive down here to see you. I'll pick you up outside the factory. You'll be my pickup. Oh, we'll arrange it somehow. Whatever way we can. We'll have such wonderful times together. Just the two of us.
You'll be the happiest person in the world.
The second happiest.
Oh, Angela, I can only tell you how much I love you. I can only tell you all.
Tell Mama. Tell Mama all.
You are my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July.
James Cagney as the Yankee Doodle Dandy.
She's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am the Yankee Doodle boy.
Swanson in Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard. Great stars, great stories. Perhaps here, in the magic of its past, lies the key to Hollywood's future.
I can't go on with the scene. I'm too happy. Mr. DeMille, do you mind if I say a few words? Thank you. I just want to tell you all how happy I am to be back in the studio, making a picture again. You don't know how much I've missed all of you. And I promise you I'll never desert you in. Because after Salome, we'll make another picture and another picture. You see, this is my life. It always will be. There's nothing else. Just us. And the cameras. And those wonderful people out there in the dark. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Of Hollywood's fabulous era has come to an end. For those of you who might have missed your favorite performer or film, our sincere regrets. The people of Hollywood, the actors and directors, the writers and producers, have given the world many great hours of entertainment. In our brief time, we've been able to salute only some of them. But this show, in a sense, thanks all of them. 7 weeks from now, on March 13th, we'll be back with Hollywood, the great stars, from Garbo and Chaplin to Brando and Monroe. Until then, this is Henry Fonda. Good night.